Hello Internet Land, video blogger extraordinaire Duncan here, making another video for everybody. Today we're going to be talking about something that everybody deals with, and that is cellular. So if you're like me, you're probably a little bit confused. What brought me to make this video is I was watching television last night, and I watched several commercials for pretty much all the cellular carriers that were out there. And the one thing that I think most of them had in common is they all claimed to be the best. And so that kind of got me thinking and, sparked me to make this video blog just to talk a little bit about cellular and, maybe try to clear up some confusion for you and me as to who actually is the best in this area. So as you can see, I'm in the parking lot of Anywhere America. And the reason I say Anywhere America, because it seems like anywhere you go, whatever town you live in, there's so many options, and here we've got them side by side. I can tell you in this parking lot, that direction, there is also a T-Mobile location. There's a Walmart right directly behind us here that also offers cellular service. And I decided that I'm just going to pick one. I'm going to go inside, I'm going to talk to the people that are in there, and I'm going to try to get to the bottom of what is going on with cellular. Alright, so I'm about ready to walk into this Verizon store, and I'm going to ask some questions of these people in here, and hopefully they can give me some answers on the networks and things of that nature. So let's walk in.
Hello, welcome to Russell Cellular. My name's Rhonda, and you are?
Hello, my name is Duncan.
Hi, Duncan. What brings you in today?
Well, I'm actually a video vlogger. I make YouTube videos and stuff like that. And this week our video is about cellular. I decided that I was going to come out. I was going to talk to an industry professional. Last night I was watching some TV shows, and all the commercials have all the different carriers talking about how they're the best. And I just wanted to come in and talk to somebody firsthand and just kind of get some data on why you guys are the best. Why are they claiming they're the best? I just want to get some feedback from a true professional. Would you be willing to assist me with that?
Absolutely. Come back over here to my desk.
All right, cool.
All right, and you said your name is Duncan.
That is my name. Man, you got a nice store here.
Thank you. We just remodeled it just under a year ago.
Got music playing. You guys like to take notes?
Absolutely, so we don't forget any of your information.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So you want to know what makes Verizon stand out over the other carriers, right?
For sure. So I guess just to put it simply, why Verizon?
Okay. Did you know that in the last 8 consecutive years, Verizon rated #1 in the top most important things with a cell phone?
Okay. What are those categories?
So we rated #1 on the overall performance, reliability, speed, calls, data, and text.
Okay. All right. Great. So #1, who does those ratings? Like, did you guys rate yourself #1, or is it like Root Metrics, or who does these ratings?
Root Metrics is the one that does all of the surveys and studies for that.
Okay, all right, good deal. So I just got some questions about some of the other carriers because I did a little bit of research before coming in here. And one of the things, so I just want to start with T-Mobile. So I did some research on T-Mobile, and I see that, Verizon runs on a 700 megahertz network. T-Mobile actually has a 600 megahertz network. And, I'm going to be getting a new iPhone 10. I want that iPhone 10 to run on the absolute best network available. And to me, it sounds like that 600 megahertz network would be the one for me. What would keep me from going over there and doing business with T-Mobile with my iPhone 10?
Sure, I understand that. And when you spend that kind of money on a phone, you want to make sure that it's going to work the best that it can. T-Mobile does run on a 600 megahertz network. Did you know that all premium smartphones, or most, including all of the iPhones, aren't even capable of running on a 600 megahertz network?
I did not know that. That seems like some value information that they should be sharing in their commercials, huh?
I agree.
All right, well, thank you so much for knowing that. And then, the next question, AT&T. So, again, I'm seeing AT&T. They've got all these amazing deals, great plan deals, amazing deals on phones, very enticing. And, what would keep me from just going over to AT&T and doing business? Just curious.
AT&T could be a great carrier for some people. However, when they run their promos, 99% of the time it is required to have a 2-year service agreement with like Dish Network or some other providers. Are you willing to switch all of your stuff over just to have your cell phone service with AT&T?
I'm not. I've actually had some pretty bad experiences with Dish Network and DirecTV, and I don't yeah, I'm not interested in doing that, and I was not aware of that either. So again, thank you so much for making me aware. And then, just for me and the other people out there. So I don't know why anybody would not claim to be the best, but Sprint goes as far to say that they're not the best, but they're within 1% of Verizon. So when I sit back and I think of 1%, gosh, that doesn't sound like a lot of a huge percentage. So, again, for 1%, I noticed that they got assigned in their door, a little bit less expensive for their unlimited plans. What would keep me from going over and just doing business over there?
Do you know what 1% of equates to when you're talking Sprint versus Verizon?
I really don't know, what they're referring to with that 1%.
That is 5 billion missed connections that their customers receive versus Verizon. How many of those do you want to be yours?
Wow, preferably none. But that's very, very well put. So at the end of the day, 1% is actually quite a bit.
Quite a bit. 5 billion is quite a bit.
Okay, cool. Well, I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to come in here and talk to you and just ask you those brief things on the carriers. I think I might go, check with some of the other carriers and just talk to them and maybe see if I can get some of their feedback on some of this information. But thank you very much for talking to me, and I really appreciate it.
Yeah, not a problem. Let me get the store for you.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you guys walk everybody to the door?
We do. We pride ourselves on giving every customer the best wireless experience every time.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. All right, everybody, I'm back in my car. I actually didn't even walk into any of these other carriers' stores. I know that there's a Sprint store next door and there's a T-Mobile store across the parking lot and stuff. But, I decided I'm not going to go into those other carriers. One thing that really impressed me was the customer service that I received while I was in that store. It seemed like the person that waited on me in there just did an extraordinary job, greeted me at the door. They made sure to take notes on the things that that I was asking so that they would not have to ask questions over and over again. Another thing that I noticed is they actually walked me to the door and opened the door and actually let me out of the facility. Super duper knowledgeable. They were able to speak to pretty much every point that I put in front of them there. And, based on what they're saying, I don't think I really have the want or the need to even go next door or go over to T-Mobile and see what they have to offer. I think that I am going to definitely get my next phone through Verizon. And I think that I'm definitely going to do that through this location that I was just in here, one of my local Verizon stores. It's actually a Russell Cellular location. So thank you so very much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. Your support is appreciated. Thank you very much.